Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we are installing a navigation system on a 2019 Nissan Qashqai. The car comes with 360 degrees camera. After the installation we will try and see if the camera works with the aftermarket navigation system. This one is another system from Assure. Very nice. It comes with all the necessary cables, a plastic rim, a rear view camera, and if you are going to order this device you will get two separate boxes. The first box will contain the external microphone and the screen itself. This is how the screen looks like. It's very big. It's very big in comparison with the original one, as you will see in a moment. On the back we have all the connections, the GPS connection, the antenna, and everything we need. It has many nice features which I'm going to show you in a moment, of course after all the installation is complete. And for you to see all the process and to be able to install it on your own in your car, I'm going to film everything, all the dismantling, the replacing of the old navigation and so on. In the other box you get the cables, one for the antenna. We have a CAN bus decoder. This is for the steering wheel controls and other informations. Here we have all the connectivity. We also have some adapters for the AUX. Other cables. These ones include some video, some audio, an USB port, another USB port, and another connection for the rear view camera. So everything we need is in the package. We have a screwdriver, some screws, and this is the plastic rim, that will be used to fix the infotainment, the new infotainment screen into this place. So this is how the original infotainment screen looks like. It's very small. It has these buttons. Everything will be replaced and the new Assure screen will fit in this area. Let's start the disassembly process. First we are going to remove the panel on the right side, then the air vent, then this panel right here has to go off as well, this one as well, in order to reach the screws that are holding in place the navigation system, the original navigation screen. This part was a bit trickier to get out, and still it has some pretty annoying hooks right here. You can leave it like this. We have access to these two screws, and now we can remove this trim as well. You don't have to disconnect the start stop button, and now we have access to all the four screws that are holding in place the original navigation screen. That was the most difficult part of the installation. The nicest thing about the Assure devices, the Assure navigation screens, are the simple way of connecting everything. The same goes for this Nissan Qashqai screen. As I've said, it comes with a CAN bus, and we have the camera cable which goes in here. We have the USB cable, the USB connection for the original USB port, which is over here. We can also connect another USB port and find a suitable place somewhere in the glove compartment box if we want. Then we have these cables which also have to be connected. This one is for the external microphone, but we already have one over here. And these are the main cables which are going to go into the cables of the car. And I'm going to show you in a moment which cables you have to connect in order to have the input for the 360 degrees cameras. So you have to connect this one which says camera, yeah, from these wide cables. You have to connect it to the camera input, yeah, just like this, and voila, you get the input from these cables and it will work on your car. Of course, we also have the radio antenna, another adapter, and I'm going to also connect the GPS module, which goes in here. So yeah, everything is simple, everything is plug and play, and it shouldn't take more than an hour. So all the installation shouldn't take more than 1 hour. We have to connect these cables first, the wide one, the narrow one, so 2, 3, and last is the USB port, which goes like this. There is one cable, the original GPS cable, which will remain, yeah, it will remain unused. So that being said, all we have to do is put all the cables back, and then this is the position of the navigation screen. This one comes on top, and then this plastic trim also comes on top, and it will hold the screen in place without wobbles or any problems like that. So the installation for the Nissan Qashqai navigation is complete. I just want to show you all the functions before we head into the final assembly of the dashboard. One of the most important things with this model specifically was the 360 degrees camera. After a bit of struggle, we managed to activate it, and this is how it looks like. We have these two modes, the rear view camera on this side and the upper, yeah, the panoramic view on this side, and also we have the car. Let me just start it. Yeah, we have the parking sensors that are shown in here and the car over here, but we can deactivate it. And if for some reason you cannot make this thing work, all you have to do is keep this menu pressed, and here we have HD back car type, HD back car standard. You have to choose CVBS NTSC, so the default is AHD 720 and it will not work. Okay, so we have the 360 degrees camera. Also, if the car doesn't come with this function, you can order an aftermarket rear view camera that will be compatible with this navigation screen. I really like that it's very, very large. And the first thing I'm going to do is activate the hotspot, so you can see how the apps that are pre-installed are working on this system. So we have another thing. Before I show you this, let me just make sure that the Wi-Fi is connecting. Yeah, before I do this, you should know that one of the first things you have to do is the setup of the CAN bus. For this, you go into car settings, you go all the way down, factory settings, and in the factory settings we have the password 1617. Here we go to CAN type set, CAN type setting, CAN set type. We have to choose simple, Nissan Qashqai 2008 all the way to 2019, and then high auto. Okay, so after that you will be able to use the steering wheel controls. Very nice. And let me show you the radio.
Da follow, like sau share. Intră în rețea, citește.
Very, very nice. Also, the voice commands, voice control will work if we are connected to the hotspot, if we are connected to the Bluetooth connection to our phone, or even via the CarPlay or the Android Auto. And now that we are connected to the internet, I want to show you that we can use the maps. Let's search for something very quick. Rădăuți, directions. Yeah, so my location is okay. 41 minutes.
Head northeast.
Very nice. So the maps are working. Here we have 5 capacitive or touch buttons: volume up and down, back, home screen, and on off button, which if you press once it will mute. Above the on off button we have the reset one and the mic. Then besides the maps we have the pre-installed Chrome. Use it without an account. Okay, but the most important app that I want to show you is the YouTube. Let's search for something. Of course, Duster Cool Travels. I already tested it out, and this is how it looks. Very, very nice. We can even use the steering wheel controls to go to the next video or to the previous video.
How close can the
Yeah. It doesn't matter that we have the biggest screen ever on a navigation screen, on a navigation system. By the way, this screen is also from Acer. They are the best when it comes to navigation screens, and they will provide head units for most of the auto models, no matter the production year. So head over to the link in the video description if you want to buy this product, and check out their store on Amazon or eBay if you have a different car. So I really like that we have this full screen. There is a tiny black row up and down. Nevertheless, the YouTube looks very nice. It moves very nice, and I really like that we can switch between songs or videos using the steering wheel controls. Besides YouTube, you saw the radio. We have the music. If we want to play music, we have the music app. If we want to play videos, we have the video app. They will automatically store every video or every music from an USB drive. We also get the DSP, which gives us the possibility of tweaking the sound exactly how we want it. And besides the USB, we can set up a camera, a DVR. Then we have the Google Play Store, which means that we can install a bunch of different apps, and I'm just going to show you very quick that we can install the Netflix and the Waze. So the Netflix is installed. I just want to show you very quick how it works.
Dragon, so what's your plan?
I have it all under control. What are we gonna do about this thing?
Well, we need to find source it for it, right?
Yeah, sure. Yes, you gotta take it.
Wait, what?
The Netflix works very nice. I really like it. The same goes for the Waze, and I just want to show you the second best function for this navigation screen, which is the wireless Android Auto and the wireless CarPlay. So using the Bluetooth connection of your phone, you can activate this function, and you have apps like Waze or Google Maps, phone, music, Spotify, WhatsApp, and so on. And the most important aspect, you get to use the voice commands. Hey Siri, open Waze. take me to, hey Siri, take me to downtown Suceava.
I couldn't find any matching places.
Take me to Rădăuți.
Getting directions to Rădăuți using Waze.
Să mergem pe drumul național 2 și drumul național 2H, strada Ștefan cel Mare Milișăuți.
This is very, very nice. I really like this function. Overall, a very nice navigation system which keeps all the OEM informations, all the OEM functions like 360 degrees cameras, the steering wheel controls, even the air conditioning controls information if your car had one on the original screen. It has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage, one big touchscreen with lots and lots of functions and apps at a very reasonable price. So check out the link in the video description if you want to buy it, and check out the store because you will find a wide range of head units for most of the car models, no matter the production year. So thank you for your time, and until next time, drive safe and take care. Bye bye.